Let's very, very quickly explain the Pentagon policy that has led to a bunch of journalists walking out and giving up their press credentials. Essentially, Pete Hegseth's Department of War wants the press to be America Pravda. They don't want them reporting on things that they don't like being reported on. This is no different than when the Trump administration threw the AP out of the White House and off of Air Force One because the AP wouldn't parrot that little Gulf of America nonsense in like the least consequential story in the modern era. But that's what it is. Do as you're told or we'll kick you out. And I want to make it very, very simple for people. If doing what you're told is the only way to get access, if access means you're only allowed to print the propaganda coming from the machine, you didn't have access in the first place. Okay? Wear it like a badge of honor. The government kicked us out of the Pentagon because we wouldn't do their bidding. Awesome. Maybe now you'll actually know what it means to be a journalist. The only argument in favor of the government doing this is that it looks to a lot of people on the right like the media is in the tank for the left anyways. Like the right puts a policy in place that was already implicitly being followed by most of the media because the media forgets how to speak truth to power when the president, or in the last case, the autopen, happens to have a D after it. So I understand the desire for total information control, but people should be leaking things to the press if the government is doing things that are, oh, I don't know, unconstitutional. If the government's doing something that is repugnant to the Constitution, it is null and void. It doesn't matter that they criminalize speaking truth to power in that case. Again, most of the media has very little interest in actually doing their job of being a journalist. I'm guessing that's where the impetus from the right on this issue comes from. But honestly, it makes the government look like they're afraid to deal with the truth when the truth comes out. Sure, stop your people from releasing classified information, but take your licks when they come. Otherwise, you just look like a bitch. One of my concerns is it won't be Pete Hegseth's team that's actually vetting what can and can't be published, because we know that the Pentagon, much like most of Washington, is occupied territory these days. Ultimately, the question is, should journalists submit to only publishing the things that the government wants them to publish, lest they lose access to the propaganda machine? What do you think? Cheers.